All right, so we just got out of Suicide Squad. Keels, you got that IMDb? Nope. I mean, I could. Yeah, I'll start off the CAD. Will Smith is Deadshot. Go ahead.
Jared Leto is Joker. Will Smith is Deadshot. Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn. Joe Kinnaman is Rick Flag. Viola Davis is Amanda Waller. Is it Jay or Jai? Jai Courtney is Captain
him.
Boomerang.
Well, he was Captain, but he was alright.
And, Jay Hernandez is El Diablo. And Dwale Abahe is
AKA
Killer
Mr. Echo
Croc.
from Lost.
Is Killer Croc. And Cara Delevingne? Is that Cara Delevingne is Enchantress.
Michelle Rodriguez, ex-girlfriend.
And that's about it.
Alright, so the film itself is based on the DC comic of the same name. The government, after the death of Superman, have the scenario: what happens if there's nobody there to protect us, or if Superman, or a form like Superman decides to come against. All right. To go against the government, so they assemble the villains of the DC universe to take out this threat, Enchantress.
I was gonna say, didn't you say this takes place before?
I was under the impression that it was.
You told me, but then they showed the Superman
death, and I was like,
wait, this is after.
Yeah.
It was marketed like
Superman dies?
Yeah.
because you didn't know that? What the
Yeah.
heck, yo?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert!
Doomsday, dude.
Damn.
You didn't know?
Well, now you know.
Are you serious? Wait, it was in the beginning of the movie. That's why they had the remember
I was like, what are they talking about? I was like,
heels.
Did you not see the shitstorm that was Batman v Superman?
no.
Okay.
All right, but
Yeah.
overall, yeah, no spoiler alert, but it's pretty obvious with the ending. But
Too late now.
no, I mean, all right. The point is that this is another entry in the DC universe. I'm gonna go and say that it's probably the best so far. I mean, you have Batman v Superman, which wasn't that well received, and then Man of Steel has its moments, but overall, I think Suicide Squad is a good entry in the DC universe where you kind of see the thread of hope that could be maybe one day Marvel.
Well, when the bar is set, the bar is set as low as it is, it's really not hard to screw up.
But
Maniac.
what, Corey?
Corey, yeah.
Yeah, all Marvel power here. But no, I mean, I actually enjoyed this more. I went in here with no expectations. I did, and I said no. I was it was all right. I mean, the Rotten Tomato reviews, were they spot on? No, I mean, I'll say that there were definitely moments in the movie where I wouldn't really say dragged, but it just felt very dry. The way that the film flowed was just
Cookie cutter for action.
yeah.
You saw a lot of the editing and everything was really shaky.
A lot of flashbacks.
They took a lot out. They took a lot out.
flashbacks.
No, that I enjoyed that.
Really?
Flashbacks were fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the
I'm just saying
flashbacks.
there was a lot.
I think the best one. Yeah.
I
have to say, hands down, the best performance in the movie because, I mean, I'm not even a big DC fan like that, but I'm a big fan of the animated series. I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I thought she was spot on. Yeah, hands down, even the little Easter... Yeah, she... Uh-oh. She was good. But I think hands down the great Easter egg was when they're getting all to Eminem.
Oh yeah.
And
Great soundtrack.
exactly, the soundtrack was pretty
a lot
good.
of good songs.
But she pulls out the old classic costume. Oh, that's nice that they threw that in there, and the mallet. I'm just
She wore it too.
She wore it.
yeah. And they did the pose from the first ever Harley Quinn Joker comic. I'm all right, they were hands down good, but her opposite, Jared Leto.
I was saying he was the least impactful Joker.
How do you make the Joker unfunny? this Jared Leto did not make me laugh, and that is sad. You're the Joker. You are supposed to be
joke around.
funny.
Is that his fault though?
It's not his
No.
fault. It's because they cut out so much stuff.
No, you want me to tell you what?
There's 2 cuts of this movie.
Yeah, they did like reshoots after Batman v Superman. Let me tell you the real problem. If you watch interviews, all of the Margot Robbie and Jared Leto stuff is improvised. They literally said like everything is scripted. Their stuff is all improvised. And I'm like, all right, with his little stupid like with look at my
actually like that
smile.
part.
I
He
was
didn't-
saying though, like if Will Smith and Margot Robbie weren't in this, it would have been horrible. In my opinion, I think a lot of scenes they brought life to it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like it's just me.
Will Smith.
Yeah, like Will. Smith.
Oh, he was yo.
He was back in movie star mode.
Yeah, it was.
It's like 90s Will Smith popped up
Yeah.
again.
Yo, when he's talking about his daughter, he goes in. I want to see my daughter. I want her to go to the best school, like them Harvard, Yale's, Ivy League. And then if she doesn't do well, we get on that white people shit. I'm just like, damn. Yo, he was being Will Smith.
When the daughter
Yeah,
popped up at
definitely.
the end, I was like, please don't tell me he like doesn't shoot the thing. And I was like, thank God he did.
I was like, I knew he was gonna shoot it. 'cause
Yeah, I was like, it could not end like
He already
that.
beat one dream sequence. He can beat another.
Although, speaking of dream sequences, Harley's was pretty hilarious. Seeing her as
Oh,
a housewife.
yeah.
Kids,
The housewife with 2
Jared Leto
kids.
was like,
That was kind of funny.
Sandy Gentleman.
really
I'm
was.
like, no.
I'm gonna not just conclude my part with this and then fill in, but all I have to say is this is like the umpteenth movie, the stupid in the city portal. I can't take it anymore. It's like every movie, we have to stop the portal that's in the middle of the city. I'm
Very
just,
true.
Jesus, really?
It worked in Avengers, it worked in all this other shit. Let's
Yeah.
keep doing it because Hollywood likes
what's
to
it called?
regurgitate everything.
Turtles.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four,
I think
Turtles.
It's gonna work like that in Doctor Strange. too.
No, but just this
Yeah, it
year
does.
alone.
It does look
Yeah,
like
even
that.
in Doctor Strange, I'm like, come on, really?
It looked like Inception so much that
It
trailer.
does.
Right.
But
First
I
thing I
mean,
thought.
overall, Suicide Squad isn't a bad film. It's meh, average. Like compared to
I think it had a lot of great comic relief. Like if you compare it to Batman or Superman.
oh, hands down.
Yeah.
Joker.
And yeah, he was saying.
I mean, you can't break what's already like
Broken.
yeah. Like it's just I don't know. Like this felt. As I was sitting there, I just felt it's good. It's
It's
enjoyable.
just not great.
Yeah, like I need DC to have like this like something where it's like this really relates. I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon. Suicide Squad's a great entry, the best so far, but not great. So I'm going to have to go on.
I didn't like the villain.
Oh, Enchantress?
I didn't like her or all
Super
her
weak
little
villain with her little
goons.
dancing
Yeah.
moves, like trying to get the
Those
portal.
weird
I'm
things
just
with no
like
faces, yeah.
twerking on the. I'm just like, what?
They should have kept her as like the girl from the ring. They shouldn't have like switched her into the.
Yeah, and then she looks. I'm just like
And then it looked weird.
looking like Cleopatra.
And when she's actually fighting them, going back to her like weird
yeah.
little
The Disney
depowered mortal
I
form.
think she
like,
should have stayed that
what
way
the
because
fuck?
she
I
was a
mean-
little scarier.
Yeah.
Instead of being this
Well, she didn't have her
CGI.
brother's powers anymore. Because that's the only reason she was like that.
Man, what did I
she's
give?
so-
And she had her.
I gave Batman v Superman, I think, a 2 when I was.
Well, I felt like she should have
So-
like looked that way and still got her powers.
I'm gonna have to get a shirt that literally says like I always give this rating a 2.5 out of 4.
I mean, not, I mean, I
Always.
guess you're right, but I mean, it just looked better
What?
instead of her like doing the
Oh, Enchantress?
stuff. It looked weird.
And no purple suit Joker.
No.
They're probably saving that for an actual Batman movie.
But they have the figures for it. They have everything, the promotional, everything.
So wait, do you know which parts
He,
they
he,
reshot?
he had the
cut out
purple
a lot.
jacket.
Because that was the big
Yeah.
Oh, you can notice the reshoots.
Apparently, the elevator scene was completely reshot. They added more comedy
why.
to the mix. Well, they probably wanted to give more because Harley Quinn is. I mean, like it's just like,
PG-13, right?
yeah,
Poor Harley is just not a bad thing.
She should get her own damn movie.
she is.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
When's that
elevator.
come out?
I don't know. The one dude who,
They're always playing, right?
yeah.
Like here.
I think the one, like a couple flashback scenes were like reshot. the one Suicide Squad member that like I don't even remember his name who got who got taken out.
Oh
Like,
yeah, like right away.
it's just
yeah.
like, hey, let's run away. Okay.
His name was Slipknot.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom and then he was dead.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Captain Boomerang.
I know.
Jai Courtney was good. I know. I'll let you get in because you're a big Jai
I-
Courtney fan. I know. All right, so I'm done. Who's next?
I'll go.
All right.
I mean, to me, it was like I kept saying it's good, but it's not great. The comic relief and action was balanced very good, but my problem is I always compare this stuff to Dark Knight because that's my all-time favorite. And it's Batman
with the shirt.
Yeah.
I'm just like, really?
So, and like I'm wearing Heath Ledger Joker shirt, and if you compare him to this Joker, it's like not even a contest. Like I'm thinking from the previews, like Leto's gonna kill it, he's gonna steal the show, and I don't think he was anywhere close.
He's barely in it.
It's
Yeah.
because they made it like that.
They made it seem like he
They-
was more
yeah,
of a
because-
main
but
character.
They cut so much stuff because
Yeah.
remember there is one scene like after a helicopter crash when we knew that scene that happened.
Yeah.
Remember you see in the trailer of him holding a grenade and it's
Yeah.
like a little half level.
Wait a minute.
Sort of, kind of.
No,
yeah.
not only that, he had his. I definitely remember like one of the trailers. He had the purple suit and the
Exactly.
cane and everything, and he was strolling. I'm like,
so a lot of stuff has been taken out of this movie. That's why there's 2 cuts.
I wonder why. Like why?
It was executives. That's why. Like they showed it to people. They thought, oh, it's too dark.
It's the double
They thought it was too dark. I wanted a dark.
A rated R
Suicide.
version would be awesome.
No, they always said it was gonna be PG-13 regardless.
Yeah.
But it could have been darker than this. Instead of like you could have the jokes, but you could have had the really dark tone of like not Batman v Superman dark where I hated the movie. But
I think that's what happened. I'll get that into.
Yeah, but into like a tone of like, okay, it's better. But
Yeah.
I actually laugh, and when the
Yeah.
joke actually comes up, it's actually funny.
Yeah. In
Instead of
Batman
the-
vs Superman, there wasn't any joke.
There's one joke.
That-
So she
that-
was with you.
yeah.
But Akbar, if she's with you, you just sent her an email an hour ago.
Yeah. Or when Batman saves Superman's mom, and she's like, "Oh, you guys are friends. I noticed the cape or whatever."
Wait.
That was like the only joke I remember.
You have to mention how like, where is Batman, Wonder Woman, and Flash when all of this
Oh, this
is
is
going
happening.
on? I'm
He
just-
shows up at the end.
At
My,
the
my
very-
friend's got this.
But you're like,
Yeah.
yo, Batman. Even when fighting Doomsday.
My
even
friend
now,
Calvin
sucks.
mentioned a good point. Like, Batman isn't even trying to be like secretive anymore. Like the girl at the end just knew it was Batman.
Yeah, well, it's Amanda Waller.
Or
It's Amanda Waller.
is
knows
she like
everything.
a?
Amanda Waller knows everything.
She's God.
No, she's the devil.
Yeah.
And she will kill you, like she did in that one scene to those analysts for no reason.
Real though.
That's what she
That
is.
was the real villain.
Amanda
Oh,
Waller is
man.
evil.
Oh
as
yeah.
shit. She will
villain
just
is
do
a
that,
writer.
just like, okay, I don't need you. Pop, 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 pop. Let's go.
That was big stuff.
She just starts shooting them motherfuckers for no reason.
Yeah, yeah. I was like,
Amanda Waller,
damn.
I want
Boom,
it.
boom, boom, like,
Right.
oh,
They
damn.
weren't cleared for that shit.
Yeah, they weren't cleared.
I'll probably give it a, I don't know, 3.5. Can I go in between that?
Jared does it all the time.
Somewhere.
3.25.
Yeah, I'll do that.
3.25.
Okay.
All right.
Who's next?
All right. I'm gonna give it a 3. Let's see. What was it? Let's see. Well, the action in the movie was, I guess I've seen it before. You know, seeing all these action, these superhero movies. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It just feels like I've seen it before.
Well, the second
only-
and third act were the same. They were literally in the same place.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Exactly. Anyway, like I was saying, I guess the only thing that saves this movie are the characters. But you know, I'm a sucker for origin movies. I would love to see them do like
each individually.
within the same movie though, like
That
watching.
many people good screen time.
Right.
I feel like Marvel does do that better.
Well, yeah,
God.
but
Just saying.
I wish they would have it like this person gets 30 minutes, this guy gets 30 minutes, like all in the same movie. That's what I would like. I mean, they can chop it up. Nah, they can chop it up in 2. Think about it. It's 2 hours.
Or just
What
get
is there?
rid
8 of
certain
them?
characters.
Get rid of the guy who died. What was his name? Slipknot.
They were able to, and there's a movie that's done it. I mean, another.
That's what I would like.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
All fresh faces.
That's true.
But you feel like even though it was a small team, you don't feel like there was a character that was shafted in that movie?
Yeah, they all
There was
got
what?
equal shot.
Well, except for
Katana
Slipknight.
to this movie.
Yeah, you
To
can
a sword.
get her out of here too. What's his name? Slipknot and Katana.
It took the character off Arrow.
No, they didn't. She's still on there.
I thought they took her off.
She's still on there.
Yeah, you can miss me with those two. They didn't really matter to me. Let's see. What else do I want to say? I mean, that's it. I mean, it was a cool movie. I wish it was
Diablo.
Jay Hernandez.
Jay Hernandez.
He's from he's been from a few video game stuff, a lot of TV shows. But if you did you play the new Battlefield the cop one? If anyone's played that one, he was the main character in that one. It's a really good game. But he's a good actor. I loved his story.
Yeah, his story was interesting.
That's
Yeah.
why I want more of it. I want to see his gang life
You know,
and how he got his power. I want to see how Killer Croc turned into a crocodile.
Yeah, he said it was
Things like that.
Skin condition.
Yeah.
Well, I still want to see more of it.
I know what you mean though. You want to see it like fleshed out into a full.
Exactly. Instead of just having like this
And they got-
hodgepodge of flashbacks and things like that. Oh yeah, Margot Robbie.
Stand in between you guys.
The movie was a 3, but of course, Margot Robbie was a 5.
5 out of 4.
Yeah, 5 out of 4. That's all I got right now.
Let's take it. So, I mean, I definitely enjoyed this film a lot more than Batman v Superman, but that's not saying much, considering how low of a bar Batman v Superman set. Harley Quinn was great. I hate the character design, though. I've always hated that stupid little green, like that little red and white T-shirt. It just pisses me off. I grew up with the '90s Batman animated series, so I mean that, like the classic red and black Harley Quinn suit. That's Harley Quinn for me. That's what she looks like. They gave it to us like in her little flashback, and like they teased it when they're gearing up, but no. And now I'm gonna have to suffer through Otakon next week with like every single girl there dressed in that stupid fucking T-shirt. Oh my God! But as I've said previously, how do you how do you make the Joker unfunny? I mean, Jared Leto didn't like.
He's a great actor. It's just
I will give you that. He's a great actor,
couldn't
but
get the show in
Joker
too much.
felt like he was completely unneeded in this movie. I mean, you could take out
It's so crazy to say.
you could take out the Joker sequences and the movie still works, and that's just sad because the Joker is probably like the greatest villain in the DC, like one of the greatest villains in the DC universe. Another thing, what the hell did Katana bring to this movie? I mean, Jared was talking about like characters getting the shaft earlier, and
the fact that like you know what, the standout character is hands down Diablo, like probably my favorite member, but he died. Spoiler alert. He's the only, besides what's
I
his
like
face,
Boomerang or what?
Captain
what was his
Boomerang.
name?
Yeah, he was cool too.
Besides
but
Quinn and Will Smith, I like Boomerang the best.
But I mean, like,
He was just so far out there.
I don't know, like,
Funny.
you're right, though. Every character just felt like they had their moment that, like, where, oh, let's have, like, a scene with Harley Quinn and Will Smith or, you know, Deadshot.
Right.
All right, let's have a scene with Captain Boomerang and, you know, like, it's just... But I think... I'll get into favorite scenes, but go on. What were you saying?
yeah, you know, you're saying, like, really, the movie itself focuses basically on Harley Quinn and Deadshot. That's really who it focuses on. Everyone else on the team just kind of gets the shaft. It focuses on Flag a little bit. Focuses also on Flag because, you know, spoiler alert, Enchantress is possessing his girlfriend. So there's that. Yes,
She's a supermodel, I'm pretty sure, in real life.
she does. I mean, I know some of you guys didn't like the CG on Enchantress, but you know, I kind of thought it looked great. It looked, she looked powerful. She looked beautiful. Why the hell did she drop that form when she's fighting them? I mean, you're able to make, like, your brother's dead. You're relying on your own power. Your power, like that giant portal spell thing to make like laser like lightning to shoot anywhere on the fucking planet. And then when you go hand to hand with the Suicide Squad, you drop back into your depowered form.
Then there would be no ending. There would be no movie.
Actually, no.
Wait. Wait a minute.
I mean,
Is that correct?
it was just a shot out there. I was just saying. Just a thought. Okay, we'll continue.
James Franco as the Joker.
No. You know who? You know who?
Ryan Gosling.
Yup.
He was gonna be the Joker.
Joker.
Nobody can
I don't know
touch.
if that one-
Look, you see his shirt?
Maybe the
Yes.
Nobody can touch it.
Yeah,
Well,
yes, I see his shirt, and I say Mark Hamill is a better
No,
Joker.
Mark Hamill's a better Joker, but live action.
Oh, yeah, live action Heath Ledger.
But I'm waiting for what's the name to get a chance. I'm waiting for Jared Leto to actually get an actual shot at being the Joker on screen in his own Batman movie, because this here was only tacked on because they needed another big name to add on to it, and you see where he is like in just cutscenes, flashbacks, and everything else like that. I'm like, okay, you got Joker there. You introduced him a little bit, but you don't get the real Joker that you want to have Joker.
Yeah, I mean, Joker should have you rolling in the fucking aisles, and he did not do that. Basically, nothing more than a couple of cameos from the Joker, and even then, he's not really all that funny in the cameos. I don't even remember what I gave. Jared, do you remember what I gave Batman v Superman?
I'm pretty sure everybody gave it a 0.5.
No,
but I think no. I think honestly, like the overall score for the Guys Night Crew was a 2. So
yeah, I mean, I'd probably.
it's
It's like that weird. I'm gonna have to say 2.5. I mean, it's a little bit better than Batman v Superman, but not much. It's not out of 3. It's entertaining at times, but it's like I want more. I mean, it just left me wanting more. They could have. I mean, it's okay. They could have done better.
Let's go, Franco. Come on.
Well, I give the movie a 2.9. You know,
2.9.
2.9. 2.9. 2.9.
Yeah.
So I give it a
Give it a 3.
I give it a 3, but I kind of find that it balanced it out a little bit with the action, so it balanced it out a little bit. Yeah, with my comment earlier about James Franco playing the Joker, that's kind of a joke.
He was all tatted up. The one with Walter White.
Yeah, but
I think I can see that happening.
it was pretty much entertaining. The action,
Yeah, I can see.
it really did. It was really enjoyable.
When Harley Quinn falls off the helicopter, she's like lands perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of.
It's a comic book movie.
She is a gymnast.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
thought
she
she
was
was
gonna,
She's a
like,
gymnast.
Fall for her.
You didn't want to explain your James Franco as a Joker thing?
I was, but I was,
No, it's just that'll be another 20 minutes and we'll be ripping you apart, right?
Oh.
No.
James
All right.
Hashtag James Franco for Joker.
Hell no.
I enjoyed this movie pretty much better than Batman vs Superman, even though that piece of crap, I don't want to talk about it. Even though I'm sorry for you, you had to find out the hard way that Supes was dead. But yeah, I'd give it a 3.
Yeah, for
I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of Jared Leto's Joker, but then again, I kind of understand that they misled us to think that Joker was the main villain and just, kept the heat off Enchantress, which, I was kind of confused as why we have giant
Market the movie
Egyptian
like that.
Yeah.
monsters
What
walking around on
were
the
those
screen.
things called?
I don't even know.
You know what? What about the fact that they never even explain? So the reason, I mean, I guess it's a cool concept, like to take the soldiers and turn them into the creatures. But either way, they're just as expendable. So what's the point in changing them just to be a part of my army? I'm just like, but they're
taking
still
over the
expendable.
world.
But they're
taking
still
over the world.
they're still expendable though. So if you're going to use them as a tool, why do you have to change them? And how the hell did Amanda, what's her face?
Yeah, how the hell did she?
Did
get
she
free?
survive? I'm like,
Yeah, Will Smith even says that.
You gotta
Yeah,
understand,
like,
she is the greatest supervillain of all time next to Lex Luthor, my friend. That's why she still survived.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, right next to Lex Luthor, she survived. She's one of the greatest villains.
Mic drop.
You're welcome. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Captain Boomerang. My boy was great.
oh, John
Yeah,
Courtney actually.
John
has a
Courtney.
film,
It
yeah.
was a movie.
It's funny as hell. Recommend him.
You didn't like it?
He's great,
Um,
Spartacus.
He was.
It was great, Spartacus. No one mentioned the cameo of Flash.
Yeah.
We don't. Oh yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Second
I honestly.
I wasn't impressed by the cameo. I mean, that kind of seemed
It
like
was better than Aquaman's and
that
Batman v
seemed like
Superman.
that kind of seemed like they wanted to just get that in there. Like, oh, we need to make sure he has been seen because the 3-second thing he was in Batman vs Superman. I can't believe I said that again. They had to oh, we got to get him in there again. So out of all the movies so far for DC, this is probably the better one. And if they can continue going this direction, it might get better. They'll never be Marvel.
No.
I mean, Rotten Tomatoes already proved that.
But not even going off of Rotten Tomatoes, just like audience-wise. Like, did you notice something in our screening? There were a lot of moments, like obviously, like the Will Smith stuff, they here and there laughed at, but the moments that were supposed to be funny,
No one laughed.
like no one laughed, and we had a pretty full crowd too. That's why I'm like, either way, they're gonna make their money back.
Oh yeah.
Because of marketing, like this will do well that way, but
The marketing for this has
it's been
awesome.
crazy.
It's crazy.
But
So we'll get a
like
sequel.
continuing with the DC universe though, the reaction to the Justice League trailer, I mean, Wonder Woman is already getting compared to First Avenger.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what they're trying to do, but they're
They
that's
just
all I
need
have to say.
It's called money.
Yeah, but at the same time, they do need to get it together a little bit though, because I really think that it's just gonna run downhill for DC if they continue to make such half-beaten movies.
Yeah, I mean, if this continues, what you're going to see happen is someone's going to buy out DC, rip
Pretty
off
much.
HBO, and then sell the rest to probably Disney.
I think DC stands for decent crap.
That sounds pretty good. Well, I mean, technically, you could say that with the comic books too, because
Jerry,
they did Rebirth.
You probably might have some comments underneath there, but like, nah, you're wrong about all that, everything else. But no, seriously though, everybody needs to realize that that Marvel is really pretty much beating them out of the park. Like
Everything except TV. That's it.
that's about
the
it.
thing. DC is great with their animated stuff.
And, yeah, exactly.
DC is great with their animated stuff. Marvel's animated stuff is kind of like, aside from like the '90s cartoons, kind of crappy.
Yeah.
But it's on the flip side, the Marvel live-action movies are amazing.
Maybe it's
Where-
because I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, go ahead.
But maybe they they have a lot of ideas in Marvels that they pushing them, and DC is probably like holding back some of the ideas. But they need to get more creative. Like just let the imagination run a little bit more and stick with the little bit origins a little bit and add that in there like Marvel does. And it would just be a little bit more better if the creators would actually just push a little bit harder.
Well, that's kind of why they just put Jeff Johns in charge, because they need their Kevin Feige, and Jeff Johns is going to be their Kevin Feige. You need someone who knows the comics, who knows everything else like that, who can put this world and universe all together. And he knows everything. He can put it together. And you really won't see anything from him until you see Justice League, because he came in as a head now as like the end of Wonder Woman. So after Wonder Woman and you get Justice League, you'll see what he did to help it go along. Like maybe we'll get more of like the uncut version of Batman v Superman that should have been in theaters instead, and people would not have hated it. Well, people would still hate it, but it won't be as much hate because you would actually have more Superman and find out more of what he was doing. So and see more stuff that Lex was actually doing behind the scenes. So
The solo Batman movie that Ben Affleck's going to direct
yeah,
is going to be good. It
Isn't
has
Jared
to be
Leto
good.
attached to that also?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
So maybe we'll get to see more of his acting.
Ben
I would like
Affleck
to
is
see a
directing it.
Batman
Does that mean
Joker
Matt
movie.
Damon's going to have a cameo?
no,
I'm just saying, Argo's got an Oscar.
yeah.
You want a
Was it the Great
Batman
Wall?
Joker movie that's good?
The Great
Well, what the hell
Just
is
watch
speaking
Dark
of Great
Knight.
Wall? What the hell is Matt
Hands
Damon
down.
doing Nathan
Like,
China?
I've seen that, and they
This
already
Joker
had
was
Joker
more
back.
for Harley Quinn.
Oh,
It wasn't
17th
more for
century?
him as the
Where they play
villain.
Marco Polo?
But the trailers make it
Probably
seem
is.
like he's more important.
Involved.
Yeah, well, I didn't even go yet. Giving the movie 3. I enjoyed this way better than BVS.
Everybody's
Can't even
okay.
say the full.
Hey,
Doesn't deserve that many letters.
it doesn't. It really doesn't. Ultimate Edition, maybe, but no.
I didn't think it was that different.
And,
I just watched it
even
recently.
then, you're spelling the abbreviation wrong. The abbreviation is spelled SHIT.
So true, so true, so true. But I have to say, I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the action. I enjoy Will Smith. He is the perfect Deadshot. I like his backstory and
Is he
everything.
gonna get his own movie?
He'll probably be in a Batman movie. And probably be him versus Batman
That'd be sick.
because he does have that one like dream to like kill the bat. So it's like those two going at each other.
Because that's like he doesn't miss. So like, how would that even be an even?
What are you talking about? It's Batman versus Deadshot. It's Batman.
I know it's Batman.
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 Batman out Batman you. Given enough time, Batman out Batman's everyone.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Batman is my favorite. Sorry,
Rated
Batman.
detective in the world.
Yeah,
I still think hands down best scene is the bar scene.
Yeah.
I like the bar scene.
They left out the part too where
Get some water.
yeah, they left that out.
Yeah,
It's in the
yeah.
commercial.
They
but
cut
it's
they
not
cut a
on
lot
the-
of stuff out because I don't like the Warner Brothers execs kind of messing with all these movies. It's kind of screwing up everything that we want to see because we would have had more Jared Leto as a Joker, more stuff because I've noticed some scenes were cut out. That quick edit shot to where she hits and gets that purse. I'm like, that editing cut was horrible.
Well, I mean, like Bucky said, everything is about money and marketing, and you know, hey, I mean, Warner Brothers is like, you know what?
Let's just rush this.
Yeah.
We need to play catch up. Quick, do everything
Exactly.
fast.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing. Catch up and
Like-
don't
like,
really
that's
catch
why
up.
It's holding back so much creativity for DC.
Yeah, because you have David.
Give your characters time
Yeah.
to breathe, and the plot will follow.
Yeah, because this is who David Ayers, who's done Training Day. He did End of Watch, which is a really good movie, and he wrote them also, just like he did this. But when you have
Talking about the director,
yeah, he also wrote this too.
he did Fury.
Yeah, he also did Fury. Yeah, but if you have someone like him who comes in, who's gonna write it and direct it, his movies are always good.
And he said F Marvel.
He apologized for that too. So
Shouldn't apologize.
yeah, it's concept. Yeah,
Never apologize.
Stan Lee up in his ass.
he wants a career.
Never apologize.
He wants a career, but his movies always been good, and I just feel as if his first cut and everything else would have been perfectly fine. We would have enjoyed it better, but DC steps in. They have the Warner Brother execs like, well, we want to go this way, so we can't have this way, and we won't enjoy the movie until we have the Blu-ray. I thought maybe the movie could have been a little bit more
Are we
lighter.
getting the darker cut on Blu-ray, or are we just getting this?
I hope we get a darker cut of the more scenes because they said there was a lot of stuff cut out for Jared Leto.
Why does everything have to be an R-rated version for it to be better, though?
I just need a better version in
It's-
theaters.
It's
Ever since Deadpool, like it's just
it's the same reason why a lot of video games push for the M rating. You get more money.
Yeah.
You get more money. It makes the film seem more adult and attracts a greater adult attention.
That's what I want.
Well, it's
I would want
PG-13.
to
they-
be more darker.
They want to keep these PG-13 so parents can bring their kiddies and go see it, and then go out and buy the toys.
That's kind of the same reason why New Line Cinema did when you had first Blade 1 and 2 both rated R, then you go Blade 3 and make it PG-13. Same thing they've done for like the Expendable movies. They were 1 and 2 rated R, third one PG-13. They're trying to get families into these movies, try to make more money, but you already have your audience. Let your audience go, and these children who's going to see this movie before are going to see it then. So it really doesn't matter. Like it feels like they have no faith in their product at the end of the day when they should. Stop flipping that game, please. But overall, it's a better step in the right direction of where they need to go. And if you actually have a better director, because I like the directors they're having now after Zack Snyder. Fuck him. But you have David Ayers. You have I forget the Wonder Woman
everything was
director.
still slow-mo, though.
You got James Wan for Aquaman.
Yes, James Wan, and he's doing great with all his stuff because you have
When's
The-
Aquaman supposed to come out?
After Justice League.
yeah.
In the
Yeah.
not-so-distant future.
And I have more faith in that
Superhero
because
movies are just never gonna end. It's just
Yeah.
Keep going and
yep,
going.
until the bubble bursts, let it go and let it ride. We can
Even
enjoy
when the
all that
bubble
stuff.
bursts, they're still gonna make-
So what? And we can enjoy them because we couldn't enjoy them as children. Now we enjoy them as adults.
Because they couldn't get these roles when we were kids.
Wait a minute.
We didn't get none of this as we didn't get like who remembers the '90s Nick Fury?
I do with David Hasselhoff.
Horrible.
But
Horrible.
that's a terrible
Horrible.
argument, though.
Horrible.
You can still enjoy the stuff from your childhood.
The two Captain America movies with Reb Brown.
Yeah, when he's on a motorcycle.
Didn't Captain America use a gun?
The white part of the shield was clear. The white part of the shield was clear, and the suit looked like a motorcycle suit. His helmet was a motorcycle riding helmet.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
But,
what was everybody's favorite scenes?
Yeah.
I said bar
anything
scene.
with Harley Quinn.
I would have to say the bar scene, and at that point when Flag said, "You guys can go now," and Boomerang just grabs all his shit and just hauls ass.
And then the next scene, he hops right back in.
I'll hold it around.
You said bar scene. also?
Anything with Harley
Harley
Quinn. I
Quinn.
can't pick one.
George.
Yeah, if you want the truth, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, I still the bar scene because when Diablo's getting into his story, like I'm just that
That's when they
moment.
all, like,
yeah,
finally
and when Harley Quinn's
together
like, "Well, why
on the
own
same
that
page.
shit?" I'm just like, "Damn, that's kind of dark." And I'm
What
like,
about
"All
we
right."
didn't talk about the Flag guy? He was kind of generic.
Oh, because that's why.
You know
He wasn't really anything
Generic
memorable.
soldier, just
Yeah.
like the soldier. I
We
mean,
have
it's
not
like every
mentioned
soldier in
Killer
every
Croc.
action
For
movie.
America.
Is he from the
G.I.
comics?
Joe.
That guy?
Well, we have not mentioned Killer Croc.
Yeah,
at
we
all
did get Duke from
this
G.I.
whole
Joe in this
entire
movie.
review.
Barney.
Speaking of
Yeah,
G.I.
aside
Joe,
from,
are they
look
gonna make
like a
another one?
crocodile
And
and
then black?
swim underwater.
They need to make one
He
more.
was
I
just
think.
black.
This time without.
I like the elevator
Dwayne
scene.
Johnson.
The Harley Quinn elevator scene was pretty good.
Killer Croc. He was
Who
just
played
black.
Killer Croc?
We didn't mention
The
Scott
dude
Eastwood.
from Lost. He played Mr. Echo on there.
Yeah, GQ. They tried to tell us he was
Assassin's Creed,
Robin.
I don't know what.
Oh,
Nightwing.
yeah, the whole like
Or Deathstroke.
red. Yeah, I heard that rumor. How they were like, oh yeah,
He was
like
supposed to be
his
Joe
villain.
Manganiello, but
He died. Boom. Spoiler.
no, Scott Eastwood. Yeah,
Yeah.
his character did. Yeah, kind of wanted him to come.
Yeah, I knew that was the one.
Mine was on the bar scene, and then
That bar scene was pretty good. I mean, that's like I started. One a little bit more. El Diablo's backstory in that, I mean, was great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not familiar with the character, and finding out about him was awesome.
I still think hands down best.
Everybody gets their own 30-minute little vignette or whatever they call it.
But that should have been the scene, like where like, well, you know what would have been better? Like, yeah, the flashbacks are cool and everything, but I'd like to see like kind of like a Breakfast Club motif where it's like, yeah, well, I was like so and so, like that.
they should have discussed it maybe.
Yeah,
when she's
like-
at the beginning of the table, discuss everybody's background story. You know that would have been maybe a kind of.
Was it
I
better
don't think
for
I
the
would have
impact?
really needed Slipknot's backstory.
No.
because
No, you
it's-
could've
He didn't even last long.
We never got his
Boy,
backstory.
sorry.
We didn't hear about Slipknot until he showed up. He's like, he's there. He
I
punches
agree
a
with
woman in
that.
the face.
Yeah, it was
he
just
tries to
like,
escape.
who that?
Boom,
Who is this
boom.
guy?
Yeah, that's it.
And then Katana comes out of nowhere. I was like, who is this?
She's Rick
So yeah, you
Flag's
just
friend.
cut them out, and then you just give. The,
So what's his face? What's his name again?
Croc. Who?
No, the guy who got
Slipknot.
Slipknot. So he was the Star Trek red shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're always gonna have someone.
Which is
who's
also
blown up.
funny because everyone else got dragged to there and beat up and everything, and this guy just got escorted up in the SUV.
He just punches a girl. He's like, I'm tough too.
Yeah, I was just
He
like,
deserved it.
Look at me, guys.
yeah, they could have done without him.
I mean, I guess they
But,
had to kill someone though to make
Exactly,
sure
to
they
make it
weren't
look
walking.
serious.
No name red shirt.
Yeah.
His ass looking like Billy from Predator.
He actually, I don't know if you guys ever seen it. Joe Dirt, the guy who was selling
Oh,
the fireworks.
yeah.
I think that might,
Was that him for real?
it might have been him. Actually.
I think
Right.
it was him. I'm pretty
Yo.
What do they call him, Squanto or something like that? Anyways, but my favorite
Kick and
scene
Wing.
is the
Yeah,
kick and
Kick and
wing. My favorite favorite scene was the flashback where Harley Quinn and Joker, and she had the old animated little costume on. I felt like a little kid when I saw that.
Oh,
If they
yeah.
only could have gave her that outfit for the entire movie.
They should have, yeah, they should have.
It's all right.
You
Like,
wanted to
I
see
feel
her
like that
fucking
should.
ass.
I feel like that outfit works perfectly in the animated series, but I
Still
couldn't
would've
really
looked
see it
good.
as on
Yeah, she did.
live screen.
They
It
probably
just
shot
didn't look
that.
right.
They probably shot that. They probably shot that scene and they're like,
No, that would've
"100
been
degrees
too
weather."
ridiculous.
They fuck that. She's not gonna die in this fucking costume, yeah, it's okay, but like, you know, they probably just say, look, it's 100 degrees. Hey, Fitz would work with you, okay?
You better suck it up.
Hey, well, in the new comic, she's like
She
that.
could have
you know,
wore
she's
anything.
fine.
I'd be happy.
And
Yeah, she could have been
You know, they've even ditched the classic look in the comics.
yeah,
And now
Freedom of speech is
and now-
in the First Amendment. I'm just saying.
And now because of corporate synergy, she's going to look like this in the comics too. So because of corporate synergy.
she is like this in the
Oh
comic.
yeah, in the Rebirth, that's what it's called,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it went because
And she's a lesbian.
DC. Is she?
Kind of, sort of.
But she's
Oh, no,
bisexual.
you're talking about-
Bisexual.
Hey.
That's bisexual. Okay? She said keep her options.
She is still with Joker though,
And she was with Deadshot before.
and she was, yeah.
Yeah,
And a
we
couple
saw the
other
little love
brothers.
tension there.
From Focus though,
Hey,
I was just
Gary,
like, and they played the theme. Remember when we saw Focus and they played the oh man, you know remember the gambling scene from Focus? How they played the song?
Oh, it was the same
People
song.
limit. I'm just like, yo,
Tell you,
flashback.
Focus 2. This is Focus 2.
Yo,
Oh,
Did you
I
guys
didn't
like
like
that movie, Focus?
yes.
I like Margot Robbie. That's it. I didn't like
too
how
many twists.
every other scene in the beginning, or toward the beginning, had the music playing throughout. I didn't really like that. I could do without the music. You don't need the.
Yes, you do. You need Eminem in every movie.
You say Eminem and everything.
It's
No, I didn't like it.
How long
What?
are we at right now?
all right. So I'm ending it. So
I can't get my favorite scene. Damn.
Damn.
all right, go ahead.
I'd say my favorite scene was. No, I didn't. I had the mic. All right, my favorite scene was actually it was actually a Joker scene. It was the one
Joker
where.
was in this movie.
But one of my favorite scenes was actually having Joker and Harley in that club, and you had Common there for a
I
second.
loved the funny dude from Neighbors was in it. What the hell was his
Oh,
name?
Ike Barinholtz.
Yeah, that guy. He was good.
What happened to
that?
him?
I don't know. They
Yeah,
just
they just
well,
cut
once
him.
they
He just
left-
No.
disappeared.
Yeah, he just stayed back. I don't know.
Yeah, he was still a guard. That's all. He was just a guard for the Bell
But he
Reeve.
was cool. I liked him.
Director's
in
cut.
it.
I can see it
Wait.
now. He had a death scene,
He
just
had
like
a
how
death scene.
Jimmy Olsen was in Batman v Superman too. But we didn't tell you it was him.
I could have done without him.
What?
Ike Barinholtz.
Now
I
we'll
just
never
don't
get
like-
live action Jimmy Olsen shenanigans with that stupid watch.
We have Jenny Olsen though. His sister, who's in the movies since Man of Steel.
I feel like they always try to be funny in superhero movies, and it just, I just feel like they try hard,
being dead, right?
and it's not
Try
funny.
too hard.
Yeah.
Try too
Good.
hard.
Try hard.
Yeah.
So happy.
And it's never funny ever.
Batman scenes were cool.
Batman scenes were they were
Really
actually
short.
interesting.
Yeah, how he punched Harley Quinn. It's just like,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
ah! I'm just like, damn.
Well, she did try to put her tongue down his throat. He didn't like that, so.
No,
No, when she tried to stab him underwater
True.
when they crashed out of the
Then again,
Lambo.
Batman
was
doesn't
funny.
discriminate.
Uh-huh.
He-
Oh yeah, that's true. He doesn't discriminate. Oh, that's fine. But Jared to end it all.
All right, so that concludes the podcast for the long-awaited Suicide Squad. So be sure to like us on our Facebook page, Twitter page, Podomatic, and we have a new Instagram as well.
I never update.
Yes.
No, I do, but I'm just slacking.
Come on, Newman. Put up some Joker photos. So until next time, this has been Jared Avery.
Because he was barely in the movie.
This is Keels.
Rashawn.
Charlie.
Junior.
Bucky.
And from Horror, Sci-Fi, and more. I'm giving you props.
I'm pretty sure they know me by now.
Giving you props. So we do it for the sake of the podcast. Until next time, we're out.